K-O-K, welcome back.
Welcome.
Lovely bastards. Thank you for joining us for another recording of This Shit's Crackin'.
Every fucking time with you.
All right, so in case you haven't noticed, there's a white guy in the studio.
White,
I've only been white about like 20 minutes or so. And so we need a token white guy in case the cops show up.
Yeah,
We doused him in paint.
We've been getting some noise complaints. That's why we brought him in.
I know my role. It's fine.
So, for those of you who are wondering, this right here next to me is one of my oldest friends, our resident bartender. Made us these nice, what are these old fashions again?
As an old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Fashioned old.
So, he's our resident bartender and local live wire liquor, aka electrician.
Ew.
Kirk.
How's it going?
I'm not gonna say his last name for privacy purposes, but that's Kirk.
No cap. No.
All cops right
It's Captain Kirk.
I think you said that was like somebody called you that like as your nickname for a while.
I have a bunch of friends who actually call me Captain. Because that's actually where my name comes from.
There you go.
Yeah. Like, my parents are like, no, you're named after a guy who owns a bike shop. Yeah,
That's not as exciting.
I don't believe you. I've never met this person, and I've seen you dressed up as a Klingon, so it doesn't count.
Something weird's been going on in that house.
But yeah, this is our very first guest.
In studio guest.
In studio guest.
In dining room, whatever you are.
As you can see, we are.
Very much ill-equipped for this, but we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna use this as like our baseline to just get better from here. Okay.
They said I can be in studio if I supplied booze. And so,
There you go. He brought booze.
I bought the food. He brought the
Mazel
booze.
tov. No,
Yep.
wait, that's not it.
L'chaim. I can cheers and toast in like 4 or 5 different languages. It's good.
My dumb ass was about to be like, is any of us German? Like, that would not have went over well. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
We're not
terrible.
Jewish.
Fucking terrible.
All right, so
you
we're
don't
just
know.
going to.
I could be shorn.
If you wanna say anything else before we get rolling here?
Well, I'll go into the cocktail a bit if you want.
Go ahead.
Because I mean,
Go ahead.
I came to play. So I came out and I brought some rye whiskey. I brought some aromatic bitters. I showed up. First thing I did is I was like, I need your kitchen. And I made simple syrup. So I've got some simple syrup, some aromatic bitters. You know, give it a swirl, spin it around a bit. You gotta let it breathe. Gotta let it marinate. And then toss in about 2 shots of rye. Then the orange peel and cherry. We put extra cherries in this because, you know, it's okay to be fruity. It's
We
2024.
love cherries. We love cherries.
One of us loves cherry.
Shut up.
You know, a cherry, no cherry. I'm down if there's grass on the field. Oh,
Oh wow!
Hold on. Let me back that one
Wait.
up. So long as it's, you know.
Mindy just left. We can't get canceled right off the bat.
I always tell people it's 2024. I don't care. So long as it's a legal, consenting adult, we're good.
There you go. We've
Legal consenting adult human. Sorry.
You hear that, Drake? No.
leave him alone. He's going through enough. Did you see he made a post? It was like the goat's not concerned with a one-trick pony or some shit like that. Like, come on, you can't be talking shit after all the shit that you done went through and fucking that your house done been shot up and shit like that. You're not the winner here. You're not. Stop.
Consensus is he's not the winner.
It's world known he's not the winner. I think somebody like he had a concert the other day and they were singing "They Not Like Us" at his concert. God, bad week to be him. Okay, so
Bad month.
a bad month to be him.
I can't think of a good time that it was to be him after he was caught with things.
Like, oh no, 2010 to like now it's
When he was on Degrassi?
Yeah.
Wheelchair Jimmy?
His life was peaceful as Wheelchair Jimmy. Now it's all war.
Then he met Wayne.
Nobody expects the guy in the wheelchair.
It always comes back.
they get money, it all goes fucking sideways. Okay, so I have something that I'm doing special for this episode. We've talked about it earlier, but this is news to Kirk. We're going to have a running count. I'm gonna
Beer
give
snake. No.
he said beer snake. I'm going to have a running. We're each gonna have like a piece of paper, pen, and we're gonna do our best to keep track of when everybody says and like and cuss. Right?
All right, that's 3 for Newman.
Shut up.
If we're counting at home.
Every time they say or cuss, we add a ticker. Right? Shut up.
Wait, or cuss?
That's
Or
3
cuss.
for you.
There you go.
Cuss?
You're fucking up. Or cuss.
There's one. All right.
Cuss.
Like
Yeah.
the word cuss, or are we actually saying curse?
Like curse words.
Wait, are we talking like our level curse words are like PG, PG-13?
Anything that
Holy
that should not
snickerdoodle.
be said by a child.
Nikes.
Any cuss word that should not be said by a child. So we're gonna have
In
And-
the hood, in elementary school.
Shut up. Let me get through this.
I've met your child.
He's used all of these words. I've given him permission. So, we're going to have a running ticker. We're going to take one. Oh, shit. I didn't grab your pen. Oh, here's a pencil. Bam.
Hey,
Okay.
Old school.
And we're going to just keep going, right? We'll have one for each of us.
So wait, are we each keeping?
Keep your own score, and then we'll compare at the end. And
Obviously, I'm gonna have 0.
no,
I'll keep my own score.
not. I'm just saying, keep score of the two of us. I'll keep score of you two, and he'll keep score of both of us. Okay?
All right, K&N.
And then at the end of the episode, we'll count them up. The closest numbers that we get to, let's say you have 35 and I have
average.
31. Exactly. We'll just meet somewhere in the middle.
So what are the
And loser buys a bottle for the 2 winners.
No. Loser. No, it's not even a loser. It's everybody. No matter what your number is, that's how many marshmallows you're stuffing in your mouth. And then you have to recite something.
All right, Kirk, I propose it's alliance. You won't mark me, we'll just mark Newman. And then he has to shut them all, you know?
That's a solid way.
Yeah.
It's a solid
I
way
got
to not
Kirk
get
for
invited
0.
back to the show.
I got Kirk for 0. Oh, don't worry, 2 of us live here. 1/3 vote.
Oh my god. Okay, so
So,
with that being said,
what are the words we can't say?
or any cuss words.
Basically, anything that will pause the conversation so that
Yes.
you can come up with the next word you want to say.
Shanaiskis.
See, Shanaiskis is acceptable.
Shanaisky, it is acceptable.
Half the words that Newman said in the intro were not acceptable.
Very much
just
so.
we
I've
know.
been saying
I'm gonna go
so
ahead
I've
and-
been getting them out because
Oh, I was talking about the profanity because I was going to say, let's go ahead and give him like 7 or 8 off the bat.
don't do that.
All right.
Listen, I
Okay.
need friends in this, okay?
Well, you shouldn't have invited him, obviously.
He's a great friend. I just introduced him as such. Everybody knows that now.
We're gonna be great friends after this. How do
God,
you
if
like
you guys
us?
gang up on him. He's only gonna be your friend because he brought
If
it.
like
you guys gang up on him, he's only gonna be your friend because he brought booze.
And walk out odd man out. It's going to be really difficult to say anything with a mouth full of marshmallows and a stomach full of whiskey.
There you go. It's gonna be fun. All right.
All right,
So with that, we're gonna roll
without
right
further
into
ado.
the intro. Let's pour up some coffee real quick. Let's get that started. And the game starts as soon as the first shot gets taken. Okay.
The fuck shit. Fuck.
Get it out now.
Balls.
Get it out.
That's all I got.
That's not even a curse word.
Nope.
I mean, especially for the
fell
sports
into
section. So while you're pouring, I had a great moment at one of my multiple jobs the other day. I was talking to one of the new girls, and I went full Scott with it. It was great because I was talking to her about Outlander and all that stuff, and she was like, "Wait, is that real?" Oh, yeah, of course, Les.
Outlander?
Have you ever seen Outlander, Les? Oh, of course I've seen Outlander.
Wait,
Dirty
are you
List
talking
Assassin.
Highlander or Outlander?
No, you're talking Outlander.
Like the show, right?
Kinky buggery and all.
Oh goodness
But it
gracious!
was great because I was talking to her like this because we were talking about McKilton. I'm not going to tell her what's up it because that's I'm a gentleman. But it was every time a customer walked past, I'd switch right back. She'd be like, "I don't know what to believe anymore. Is it Scottish? Is it American?" Yeah, you just wait until they break into something new.
Keep them on their toes. Keep them guessing. Never let them know your next move. That's what Kirk lives by. That's his
Mantra.
mantra.
Motto?
I was so confused by that. I'm glad.
It's a what?
You are German. I knew it.
It was French, my friend. Parce que je me parle peu de monde français. So, you know, raison d'être, it's reason to live.
Je ne sais pas.
Ah oui, et moi aussi. You may claim French, but I can laugh like Maurice Chevalier.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. Shots.
French lesson of the day, yo.
Let's go into the intro.
Intro.
Start with small. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying something to me.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Are we doing the Avengers first or no? No? The blank one? Okay. No.
Cheers.
I'm coming into this greatly underinformed.
Wait, other one.
Grab the Avenger
There
one.
you
You're
go.
right. Yeah. Superheroes first.
Thor got
Cheers.
canceled, so...
Yeah, Thor died.
A painful death.
Dollars for Sonya. Good.
That was glasses. All right. Game is on. Where's my pen? There it is.
Alright, what is the intro?
All right. So, obviously, we're going to
What's
share.
cracking in intros this week?
We're going to share
You went there. I like it.
more stuff from the internet. Yay, internet.
I love the internet.
Oh my god, I'm in so love with the internet.
The
Tell me
Webernet.
more.
Okay, so the first thing I find is this video from TikTok, Instagram. From Instagram.
It's
Okay,
it's in the browser.
This is how the Chinese have figured out to, or Chinese or Korean have figured out to combat the black players in the NBA. Okay.
Hey, that's one way to do it.
How do you flip on a tube?
Just flail it around.
That's actually hook on the court, so it makes sense. I would say. I mean, if that hoop were at like 7 feet, maybe.
You know what's the funny thing? I'm mad he hit the rim and still almost missed it.
Fresh.
I was dying during that one. Okay, here is the next one. So
Shown you these guys
Oh no! I see
Yes.
where this is going on.
Yes.
What the? Ouch.
We're not supposed to swear.
you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to.
Ouch.
You can't make any sound. It's the get back.
Oh, he's gonna walk up to there.
First off, where'd you get that rubber band?
First off.
I hope that no one in my house finds one.
Yes, Daddy. I definitely want to do that. At
I'm
some point.
actually really glad that you invited me for a podcast and not that game.
Listen, that's coming up. One of these visits.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sure. All right.
It's a paid visit, though. What?
This is a. Shut the fuck up. What are you
I'm
doing?
saying, so to get over.
What are you doing?
Gotta
I
begin.
hate you. All right. Space Jam theme song cover. This was suggested by Kirk.
So, what it all come down to, I was talking to Neiman earlier about cover songs because I was at work and I had my headphones in and I realized how many cover songs that I had. It was great because it's songs that I love, songs that I know, songs that I'm familiar with that just get me going, and it's not in the manner that I am accustomed to. So I was listening to the Vitamin String Quartet. Great stuff. Vitamin String Quartet makes you feel like you're listening to pop music, but dancing through a Bridgerton ball. And so I feel fancy, like I should be doing a quadrille, but I'm actually listening to Tool. So I started thinking about some of my favorite covers. Now, my favorite covers include this one. This is Frog Leap Studio, available on YouTube. I definitely check him out. He does metal covers of almost everything. He puts it out every week. He's what I call a one-man band because he does a multi-track recording. He does every instrument. He does his own vocals. He does his own backup vocals. He does his own videos. He does his own editing. The man's got talent dripping out of his backside, and I absolutely adore it. There's several more like him. Say Alex Melton. Alex Melton does all of his own stuff. He does pop punk covers. So if this song was done by Blink 182, and it's just absolutely wonderful. I've sent you a couple of those.
I think I've seen him on TikTok.
Yeah, he's great. Absolutely amazing. But when it comes to covers, there's just so many different styles of it that they're trying to cover. So I was at work, and I was listening to my phone, and I had my headphones in, and I was making up some electrical panels, and this song came on, and it was really, really difficult to make up a high-voltage distribution panel while dancing like a stupid white guy. Like, I can make up this panel, I'm gonna bend this heavy wire, and then get back to dancing. It's great. But I wanted to have him play the song just because it's a great intro to Frogleaf Studios. Go for it.
All right, here we go. Let me turn this up.
Full screen then.
Yeah, turn it up.
Huh? Scandinavian dude in his studio. It's great.
He's doing this by himself, right?
Yeah. All him. He brings his family in occasionally. He's got his daughter and his wife.
Hey, you, what you wanna do? Hey, you, what you wanna do? Hey, you, what you wanna do? Hey, you, what you wanna party? People in the house, let's go. It's a one-day thing, alright? So, pass that thing and watch me flash. Behind my back, you know what's next. To the jail, all in your face. What's up? What's up? Just feel the bass. Pop it, rock it down the room. Shake it, quake it, space it, oh. Just work that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Get wild and lose your mind. Take this thing and go overtime. DJ, turn it up. Music ain't gonna burn it up. Come on, girl, get on the floor. So hey, let's go. Everybody get up. It's time to snap now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. There's no jam to your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Come on, it's time to get happy. Move, bury it. Come on, all the fellas say, move, bury it. Come on, one time for the ladies say, move, bury it. Now, fellas say, move, bury it. Come on and run, baby, run. Come on, do it, run, baby, run. Yeah, you wanna hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot. It's time to hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot, baby, shoot.
So much nostalgia from my childhood, man. I'm telling you.
The funny thing that I'm thinking about is his kids coming downstairs and he's like in the buddy suit. Dad,
He's
He does Feel Good Inc. from Gorillaz,
Yeah.
walking through the mall with a guitar. And just
Oh
a
my
continuous shot through the mall with that song. It was absolutely gorgeous.
I keep thinking the bunny's crip walking when you can't see it.
He does look like the Grinch, just like a few shades later.
Anybody else getting a Caucasian Donnie Darko out of this?
wait, Donnie Darko wasn't Caucasian?
Well, I mean, the bunny wasn't, but now he is.
Okay.
No, he was haunted by the black rabbit because he's, deep down a racist. What a jerk.
I don't know what to drink. I have so much in front of me. Okay, but for time's sake, we're gonna stop it there. Move
I
on.
understand.
Cool. But I like that though.
Yeah.
The best part is there's so many different styles of covers. Some of my favorites are Puddle's Pity Party. They do like swing and loungy covers. You've got Richard Cheese. The guy, he was actually in 28 Days Later when they're in the mall and they're singing Down with the Sickness. Right? It was
Yeah. That was the
Come
one
on,
with the
get
one with the
down
black
with
cop
the
that chopped off
sickness.
his hand, right?
Get
Okay.
up, come on, get down with the sickness. Your mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. It's good stuff.
See, this is why I went karaoke.
He's come to karaoke.
I'm
next
just
time.
saying, this is why I went. He's the one who
He's
got me
coming
to
to Top Gun with us
karaoke.
next time.
Oh, it's close to my house and other places.
Oh my God, look at that. Okay, so here is a few more things, and then we might cover this one at the end if we have time. Okay? First one, Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking explaining how he ended up in Epstein Island. His controller's fucked up.
Steak drink.
I didn't mean to do it. And yeah, that's a big old fucking strike for me.
That's 2.
God damn.
3.
There you go. Enjoy it while they can.
I will.
Elmo is out of pocket. Have you guys seen Elmo recently?
I mean, but you're trying, though. You're trying. You're not horrible, chef.
You know how much petrol costs?
Fred.
What camera is that? Camera 1? You're already married. Elmo's looking. Put it all together.
Okay, good. Onions, garlic,
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar.
tomato
That's a
paste.
big word for Elmo. Tomatoes.
Excuse me, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Bert.
Oh.
Elmo came this far? And he gets tomatoes? You know how much it costs to fly?
Is there like a gym on Sesame Street?
Is there a gym? We don't have a budget like this show. Oh, hello, pretend Elmo. Hello, real Elmo. Does real Elmo
I don't know who.
Why does pretend Elmo have teeth?
That was one of the things they discussed in that. It's like, why do you have teeth?
That's
Because
terrifying.
I'm in your imagination. It's very off-putting.
That's a
Pretend
sock
Elmo.
job gone horribly wrong.
All right, and that's it for the intro. 21-minute intro. Shit.
Moving on.
Mine will be short. Don't worry about it.
Cheers. On to the next one.
Hey, cheers, y'all.
Tears.
Wait, wrong cup. No,
Prost.
no, we're good on the cups. Salud.
Fire. Hey, Dan.
Que pasa?
What's cracking in sports this week?
Nothing. Moving on.
Because you don't want those strikes against you.
I didn't say anything. Why are you picking up the pen? Huh?
Just getting ready, buddy.
All right. Just getting ready. Okay, so moving into this. Oh, there it is. There's another.
Are we on? Can I start counting?
All right, NBA Finals, right? We got Game 3 coming up tomorrow. Celtics are up 2-0 on the Mavs, right? Leading into it, I'm just going to rack them up right now. I just realized how much I say that just now. That's why I've been quiet the whole time.
I noticed.
Here I was feeling bad, but I mean, I'm good.
This is a game of attrition. Just stay quiet.
The way things are going, I feel like I need to go with the jumbos because I'm going to stay so quiet.
Yes.
The way this is going, we're going to need more of those.
More
we
mushrooms
didn't get
than
enough.
I was conservative.
Good.
All right, so storylines leading into Game 3, right? Kyrie and Jason Tatum have been struggling. Who's going to break out in Game 3, right? My money's on Jason Tatum because he has a better team. But and then there's another thing. Porzingis is questionable for that game, so we'll see what happens, right? My bet is Boston wins Game 3, but we'll see what happens. Any takes on that?
I'm definitely for Boston winning Game 3. Go ahead and jot it down, you fucks. There you go again.
I'm not a fan of Boston. I'm sorry. Only because they're mispronouncing Celtic. My history and my heritage just cringe every time they hear it.
Yeah, so you're going for the Mavericks.
I'll go for anybody who will wear a kilt and pronounce it the softest.
His only reason for not liking him is because you mispronounced it. Grammar police.
You gotta have the hard C.
Wait, so with that being said, do you spell your name with a C or a K?
I just spell it with K's.
Oh.
2 K's. Because 3 would be racist.
I was going to say, I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
Do you know what's great is my mother and father are Kim and Kevin. And so I was born, and with the neighborhood we lived in, Portland, we needed to have a sibling.
Yeah.
Shame.
You did.
Shame.
Triple K.
It's not shame for me. My parents are the Klansmen.
They started this whole thing. I was just
Fine.
They're the ones attending the meeting, not me.
Kyle. We'll go with Kyle. And Kyle is just as useless as you would expect him to be. He's just there for the extra K to make them all seem amazing. Then they split, and guess what? Mom left, and there was 3 Ks in the house after all.
All of our hoods were pointy.
Guess your house was white too, huh?
White picket fence.
It was gray, thank you.
Because it was a duplex and black people lived on the other side.
Shut up. Your face.
I broke him.
Finish.
That was a good one.
Finish your damn. Finish your
That
sentence.
was a good one. But game 3's tomorrow at 5:30. We'll see who takes game 3 tomorrow. In other news, there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start counting them for y'all. Hold up.
Just be
Well, thanks. Just
self-aware.
make it, this is going to get a lot easier as we keep drinking. Because he's going to say, you know, I just had another one. I know you did. Right? But I'll count it twice because he said it.
Right. I was about to say it again. Hold up.
Yeah,
Stop myself.
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Hey,
That was delivered. It
I'm
doesn't
giving him
count.
that one. I'm
Follow-
giving him that
Oh,
one.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's an average. I'm not
Him.
counting it for
Him.
myself.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna throw a flag on that one. Time out. I need to see that. Rewind that back.
Hell no. Hell no.
Rewind that back.
Let's cut that in post. It's fine, you guys.
Wait, if we edit it out, does it still count?
Maybe.
We pulled up today.
People get watching this. I only saw like 4 ums. What happened here? I don't know, man.
We're just gorging.
For those of you watching at home and keeping count, good for you. Stop.
Stop.
It's not gonna add up at the end.
It's not gonna work.
Kirk only had 3. I don't get this.
It's just gonna frustrate you. We're gonna cut out a lot of them.
All right. In other news, Dan Hurley is the coach of the Yukon Huskies, right? 2-time defending national championship. He said that at some point he would like to coach in the NBA, right? A prestigious team and everything like that. So who came calling? The Lakers, right?
Yep.
Last minute, the Lakers came calling, offered him a 6-year, $70 million deal, which at the time you would think $11.5 million is a lot of money for a coach that's never coached in the NBA. But when you think about it, there's 4 more coaches that get paid more than that, right? You got at the top of it, you got Steve Kerr, 17.5, Greg Popovich, 16, Eric Spoelstra, 15, Monty Williams, 13, and then you got Mike Budenholzer, who just signed with the Suns for 10
That's per year.
per year.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
those are new guys or established?
Established. Steve Kerr has, was the Warriors coach, right? They ran that whole dynasty. Greg Popovich is an institution with the San Antonio Spurs. Eric Spoelstra won like 4 championships with Miami. Monty Williams is an established coach. He never won it. He went to the finals with Phoenix, but he's never won anything with them. And then Mike Budenholzer won a championship with Milwaukee Bucks.
Now, I gotta stop you right there. So we have somebody coming in who's never done this before with the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I want to be paid more than everyone else. And there's only 4
No.
coaches that get
He
paid
didn't
more.
say that. The Lakers are the ones that said, we want to pay you this much, right?
Right.
He's an established. He makes about, I want to say, $8.5 million, right? Well, he makes about 5. He's going to make about 8.5 if they give him the extension, right? But everybody's thinking he uses this as a leverage play to get more money out of UConn.
Okay, so he's trying to get more money out of UConn. And he's got a good amount of money coming to him already. He's going to be like 5th, you said.
Yeah.
Out of all the coaches?
If he would have took the coaching job. But he didn't. He turned it down.
Maybe he just really likes where he's at.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. California taxes ain't no joke.
I can relate.
Especially in LA.
For those of you who don't know, we are in Washington State, and my taxes come out to about 1/3 of my paycheck. So I can be out there. I can.
Yeah, but
save.
California.
I'm gonna count that, by the way.
No.
If my taxes come out to 1/3 of my paycheck, I understand him want to do what he can, but why would he turn down the 5th highest paid coach position in the NBA? I do it for the 10th, 12th. I do it for the 40th. Are there 40 teams in the NBA?
30.
I would take it.
30.
I was going to say 32.
Oh.
I'm thinking of NFL.
Okay.
30 teams. Yeah.
If I were the 31st highest paid coach in the NBA, I would drop my lineman pliers and my wire strippers and be like, sign me up.
I don't know what I'm doing, but hey.
Right.
You're only paying me $1 million a year? Oh no, I'm gonna cry about it. No, I'm taking it.
Not gonna lie, I'm about 6 figures. I'm about
The brag.
I'm about 120, but we're going into contract negotiations. I'm looking to bump up a little bit. So
All right, well, Well, last year, if we're talking about 6 yards, about 108.
Oh my god!
That's
Last
why they
year,
wanted me to bring the alcohol. I see how it is, fellas. I
last
see.
year I was about 46. So yay me!
Yeah, that's why I keep feeding you.
Shut the fuck up. I'll take that gladly.
sit
Give me
down
my
here,
point.
folks.
Give me my point.
No, okay. It's not that I keep feeding you. My wife keeps feeding you. She
does.
likes you.
She does.
Yeah.
She
No.
cooks well. And she feeds me well. Yeah.
Last time you were over, she wasn't even there, and I fed you, and you're welcome.
Ribs. Those
Hey.
ribs just fell.
Wait,
off.
hold up. Where am I in all this? How come I've never been fed or done it?
Well,
His fault.
well, now the invites are coming your way.
I will say, Newman, come over, and you're basically included with Caleb because his kid and my kid are going to run around and tire each other
Have I
out.
met his kid before?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He's
he
been
was here.
Mhm.
He was here a couple times,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
he has been
okay.
here.
That's the kid. Okay.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's why I'm
That's
not
the white
okay.
child.
I got it.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing a little white child.
I know. I didn't see a white child, but I saw a person with like a hood, like all the way up, as he running around, chasing Caleb around.
There's the mini
The
Klansman.
third K. That's it.
No. So, I tried to get away from that. So,
That's why we moved to Washington.
I've actually, apparently I've been following the letter P around my whole life. Because, easy. So I grew up in
What's understood ain't gotta be said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
So I grew up in Portland. I moved to Packwood, Podunk nowhere.
Google it. You almost have to. And then I moved to Puyallup, and I married Pasqualina. And I could not get a first date until I got that 11-letter Italian first name correct.
What?
That was a stretch.
So, oh, letter P. Now I got it. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm hoping to find people that are going to follow the letter D, but so far,
Well, I got 2 D's in my first and last name, so we'll see.
I
I
don't...
was-
Oh,
I was
names!
I was
It
terrified.
names
I was
thing.
terrified for a second.
My God, I've got 2 D's. You need a doctor. Or an OnlyFans account.
Or 2 women.
No, one woman who's very adventurous is all you
Hey,
need.
I can plug both of them. Hey.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love that meme. I've got 3 openings. I know. Best job interview ever.
Moving on. everybody.
Continue.
Back to sports.
Hey, back to you, Jack. So, yeah. He turned down $70 million to go back to UConn. We'll see how much money he gets, right?
Good for him.
In other news, NBA draft coming up June 26th to 27th. So we'll see who shakes out on that. All right, on to UFC and boxing. A big boxing event coming up. Do you follow boxing at all or no?
Yeah, no.
No. Not even going to pretend. Okay, never mind.
I was pulled in because I'm a hockey fan, and I was told Kraken,
That's a soccer team, though, bro.
This is. I follow 2 sports, and I was going to say it's the whitest sport and the... I can't say the not whitest sport
What's the
because,
sports?
you know,
What's the sports?
international.
So I can
Hockey and
feature.
soccer.
Hockey and soccer.
See? He gets it.
Hey, I'm with you every 4 years of the World Cup. I got you.
They're coming to Seattle, and I can't afford tickets. So let's
4
talk.
years.
Every 4 years. World
Madness.
Cup is what, 2026?
Mhm.
And some games are going to be here in
Yeah, like I said, I want tickets. It's going to be in Seattle.
We're
and
going.
We're going?
We're going.
We're going.
We're going
I
to
lost
go
my
at least
pencil
a game.
just like I lost my interest in going to this game when I saw the price of the ticket.
How much were they?
How much? Wait,
Don't ask.
how much is the
We
ticket?
were asking.
You know, we're looking at
For the
like-
World Cup?
For World Cup, yeah.
How much is the ticket?
What do you make weekly?
Weekly? I can't tell.
Doesn't help. So we're looking at like, for me, about a week and a half salary a ticket.
Nope. Okay. Which is about $1,000?
Yeah, weekly take home is about 15.
$1,500 ticket? Well, I guess me and you are going on.
I'm gonna go. I'm
You
gonna
got just- I just got a job, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go ahead and put
Go
up
ahead and
my
put
mortgage.
them in there. Put them. Would you combine the two?
Wait,
my
hold
disability
on,
and my job.
Stop. Wait, stop. You got a job. Good for you.
Yay!
Cheers.
That's what I forgot
Cheers
to
for
say.
alcoholism.
Cheers for
And
Newman.
jobs.
You got a job. Hey, who said a black man can't? Oh, shit, never mind.
I'm adding 2 for you.
Now y'all just adding random stuff.
I don't know what you're talking
Finish
about.
your segment.
He's up to 47.
Right? Yeah. There ain't enough marshmallows in that bag for that. Let me take y'all bags for you. All right, Javante Davis versus Frank Martin this weekend, June 15th in Las Vegas, right? What's his name has said that once he fights him, he's going to start fighting the other lightweights in the division, but we'll see if that happens because this is what always happens. Somebody wins, they say, hey, I'm going to fight this dude. No, they ain't. It happens all the time. In other news, and then also on that same fight card, David Benavidez is fighting Alexander.
Spell it.
First name Alexander.
Got that one.
Last name Gvozdyk.
Dvodnik?
Good enough.
There we go.
The best part about being white is I can pretend to be Eastern European and people are like, oh, that man must be Russian. No, I'm Ukrainian. The best part about being Ukrainian is I can actually speak Russian, but the Russians cannot speak Ukrainian. However, they invade us frequently and I have grown used to the sound of gunfire going to sleep.
Vodka.
Racist.
Continue.
Nostradamus.
Dos vidania.
Oh, there you go.
He just combined Nostradamus with Dos vidania.
Fool.
Curse word. That's good.
I'm going to count that curse word as a curse word. And points for you.
Incorrect pronunciation. Oh, shit. Oh, mark it. Where am I at, y'all?
we were going over Russian. That's all. Those two segments is gonna be an hour.
All right. Finally, UFC new season of Ultimate Fighter. We were just watching it earlier, right? I didn't even know it was on until we were watching it, but it's Team Grasso versus Team Shevchenko. Did I pronounce that right?
Shevchenko.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Shevchenko.
You need to be more aggressive.
Chanko.
Jericho.
Too much.
Right? Point for you, Mike. But yeah, we'll see how that the Ultimate Season Fighter turns out. So we'll see what happens. And then finally, at the end of this month, June 29th, we got Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor.
Ooh.
Yep. His
Conor
return.
McGregor.
His return. Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor's a great person, so long as you avoid everything about him in real life. But the name really holds.
It's a really Irish name. I
Hey,
love it. Yes.
McGregor.
No, if you're starting with a ignorant non-white people, I'm telling you, Mac is a Scottish thing. Hey, McLaughlin, McConnor, McGregor. No, you're a Scot. Now, if you're going to be an Irish person, I'm O'Malley, I'm O'Connor. Matt Connor is a Scot person, but I'm thinking about Irish. In Ireland, we're looking at the O, because because in Ireland we love those O's.
Hey.
Oh! Now you're gonna relate with every O. It's gonna be Irish. Oh, Ireland. Oh, that's right. There you go.
And that's what Crime and Sports Show.
All right.
Thank you for sportsing.
I love that you were so eager to get past your segment.
I mean, he only picked out
Great coverage, as always.
25 points.
25 points.
You got 25? I got
right?
20. We're going to cut it
Well,
and say 23
surprisingly,
for
I
now.
picked up in some.
We
in
did.
between
We
that.
did. I'll happily take those. All right, so we're going to move on to the next segment, which is...
Anime?
Alcoholism. Oh, no.
Anime.
And that should be one.
Anime.
Anime. Sports. ETT or something like that.
What's anime?
Etc. Big chucks.
Wait, you know how we said we don't mention last names, but we go by your last name, though. We just don't mention your first
They don't know my first name. They don't know my first name.
All right, Newman, quick question.
All right, new guy.
I'm listening. Fire away.
What's cracking in anime, shows, TV, etc., entertainment, whatever's next?
All right, so we got 3 animes to cover today, and then 1 show, which we'll have our friend chime in here.
Ayo.
I'm going to ask that you start with Demon Slayer so that I can go to the bathroom and ignore those spoilers.
Yay.
We got Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8, and
Counting that as a marshmallow.
No, it's Demon Slayer Kaiju number 8.
Look, I'm not counting marshmallows.
Demon Slayer Kaiju number 8 and My Hero Academia.
Hey,
So first and foremost, we're gonna hit My Hero Academia because you still need to catch up.
I done caught up.
No, you're not. You still have season 5 through season 7 to watch.
It wasn't my fault. I tried to watch it. You started watching.
You
it without me.
are not home in enough time to watch
At
any of
that
that.
point, I was coming home every other day, and you still watched it. I can't. I would come in watching, and y'all. Oh, you. Last time I heard they was at the academy. Now they're over here fighting.
The funny thing is, I've stopped watching it.
You mark yourself a point. 'Cause that
You,
was for me. What did I
yeah,
say?
you said MF.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I
did.
did not say.
Yes, you did.
MF.
You see it. You did.
No, I did. Rewind the tape.
We can't do that live right now. Anyway.
Rewind the tape. I did not say it.
I'll circle that one to be a maybe
Okay,
for you.
When you hear it later.
So, I stopped watching. Mm-hmm. And we went to watching season 7, and I haven't watched any more season 5. Not even with Caleb, because I was waiting for you to come home, but you didn't come home. So now we're just on hold.
I would say why, but then I'd be telling them myself.
But you watched the new episode today. How you feeling? Yeah, chew that motherfucker.
I don't remember what happened. Hold
Chew
on.
that motherfucker. So,
They pull them through the portals and whatnot.
go ahead, have me one.
Thinking
Yeah, they
something
pulled them through the
too.
portals.
I'm thinking like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
There's that one. I ain't gonna add another, but there's your one.
I'm thinking this is like a whole, you know how when the Avengers came up, when the Endgame and whatnot, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
that's about to happen.
Uh-huh. And that's exactly what...
It kind of, sort of,
Maybe.
Then it kind of snowballed, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
We're just like, we're expecting a brawl right there,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen right there.
But then what's the name had a whole different plan.
Mm-hmm. We had the Miracle, or whatever his name is, that can copy quirks. He copied Kirk's Kirk that can make the war pose, and he was loving his main part in the fight, able to create all the black holes or the warp gates that would transport people other places. He came in fucking happy. It's like, I'm in charge, or I'm running the show, and just started warping people left and right. They separated all the main fighters. Dobby got separated. He's with his brother and his father. We have Toga, who's got separated with Froppy and Urgravity, whatever his name is.
Froppy sounds like a really bad dwarf from The Hobbit.
Hey, come on.
Wait till you see her. She's fire as hell.
Hey,
All right.
And then the main bad guy, the main bad guy gets separated. He's with... Oh, wait, no. Dobby's not with his father. Dobby's with his brother.
yeah.
The main bad guy is with Endeavor.
And then what's his name supposed to go in the other hole, but then he gets caught.
He gets caught, snatched somewhere else, and ends up with Toga.
And then they're like, "Oh shit, this plan ain't gonna work."
He said something that
I'll mark
his...
that for myself.
He said something that... that's me. He said something that his danger sense didn't activate. And you know, the funny thing is, Toga... The way her powers work, the more she loves a person, the more affection she feels for a person, the more of their identity she can steal, right? The more she loves a person, like she can get to a point where she can steal their powers, even copy their powers, right? And the reason his danger sense didn't activate
That's
is
when he got
because
caught?
yeah, the reason his danger sense didn't activate is because Toga wasn't doing it with any malice. She just wants him with her. Right, so she just loves him. So it didn't trigger as danger. So he didn't fucking realize, and then he got snatched. Yeah, go ahead and mark it.
Try the cherries, you guys. Like, knock the cherry out of your glass.
It's just
orange peel.
It's just soaked with booze.
The cherry is mostly rye whiskey.
We see. Go ahead, mark it. We see Shigaraki. We see Shigaraki. He's getting ready to freaking touch the ground. I said freaking, not an F word. He getting ready to touch the ground,
You
but
said a F word.
he getting ready to touch the ground, but he doesn't do it. Even though I pointed out to you,
Yeah.
he can end the fight right
He said
there.
this
there.
would have been over.
Yeah,
if he
this
was
would have been
just
over if
but
he is just.
stopped. And it was like, wait a minute.
So for one, he would have injured everybody else in the area. All his comrades and everything would have been dead, except for like One for All. But he's holding himself back for the mere fact that one, he wants to
So
fight.
is One for All the dude with the mask?
Yes.
Okay.
No. All for One is the dude for the mask. So all for one, everything for one person. That's the evil guy.
Yeah.
One for
With
all.
The dude with those floating up with the mask.
Uh-huh, yeah.
That's All for One.
Yeah,
Right?
and then One for All is the good guy. He's Midoriya right now,
I thought
but
All Might was the good guy.
All Might had One for All. One power for everybody, right? So
Okay,
there's
so All
I'm
for
really
One,
excited to watch
All
this, you
for
guys.
One is who?
All for One is the bad guy.
Okay.
Every power, every quirk for one person, because his whole thing is stealing people's
He
quirk.
can take it, right? That's
Yes.
the dude with the mask.
That's
was
the dude
floating
with the
above
mask.
everybody. That's who
Exactly.
we tried to lure out, right?
Exactly.
All Might is the dude that
He's emaciated. He's
Blonde dude.
scrawny.
until he gets buffed.
Yeah, and he had his whole stomach freaking ripped out. That's
Yeah.
why he's emaciated. That's why he's so scrawny. His power, before he passed it on to Midoriya, is all for one for all. One power for everybody. Yeah, I'll take it. One power for everybody versus everybody's power for one. It's see the dichotomy there?
I always felt like
Duality?
All for One,
Duality?
All Might, all this, that, and the other, this,
Dichotomy.
that, and the other. I was like, I have a feeling this shit's supposed to intertwine.
I'll give you that one.
Like, for me too. I
Yes.
got you. I'm keeping tab of my shit too. Don't worry.
They get pulled. Yes. They get pulled into different battlegrounds, and Kachan, the dude with the explosion, he comes through. He's like, "Yo, Genus, we're screwed up. Midoriya got pulled into another
Yeah.
warp gate. This, that, and the other, and it's on site immediately." Best Genius is on it, freaking whipping this dude all over the place, throwing him to the electric fence. This dude thinks, Shigaraki thinks he can just shatter this floating coffin, and he puts his hand on the ground. Those layers shoot up in the air, and now he's realizing, like, oh, okay, so I can't use decay to destroy this entire place and kill a whole bunch of people. And opposing to that, there's Eraserhead outside. Looking at him, erasing a bunch of his quirks, as well as the dude who can copy.
Because he's holding on to him. Because he lost
Yeah,
an eye. So
yeah.
he's like, but if I stay here
Exactly.
with him, I can
He
do
can
this.
do it for infinity. The setup is so cool. So they have Eraserhead with the original power. They have the dude who can copy, touching him. That's copying his erasure
Now you
power.
can do voices.
And then you have that little guy that's next to him, just like, stand still, this and the other. That guy, his whole power is hydration, right? So that little water that you see on his eye to keep his eyeballs hydrated so he doesn't have to blink, that's all he's doing, is keeping his eyeballs hydrated. So he's just
That's
like...
this is the best power ever. Like,
It's the shit.
I don't even care about you guys because I don't have to blink anymore because. Yeah.
Oh my god. But that's all he's there for, right? And then he realized that all these quirks that he has inside him isn't gonna work. So Mirako, the black chick, the bunny chick, there's a scene in the last episode. There's a scene in the last season that displays her power. She's mangled right now because of the shit that happened in the last season.
Spoiler alert.
And I can't wait for you to see it.
Back then.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to see it. Absolutely brilliant work. Beautiful animation. You're going to enjoy watching that episode. But she comes in. What did you mark? You just marking. Just
No.
to mark?
No.
Watch the video. You'll catch up.
Yeah.
So she goes in for an attack, gets dodged. Old dude decides to just stop playing games and finally unleashes his whole mutated arm and fingers.
I said, damn, he wasn't
And then
playing around.
the crazy thing is he catches a body right off the bat.
Wait, hold up. Is damn a bad word?
No.
I will talk to my son about that one.
I let my son say it.
Amongst grown-ups?
I let my son say it.
So it's not a bad word. Take that mark off.
No,
Take that
because
mark off.
my kid spends a lot of time with his grandparents who are very Christian.
So,
Did you say that?
in this household, it's not a bad word. So
In this
Take it
household,
off.
I have not
Take it
found a
off.
bad word.
Facts.
Take
it off.
everything off. Take everything off.
Scratch it all out.
All right, go ahead.
He catches
Oh, man.
a body right off the bat, which is
Deadpool is
crazy.
going to be a great film in this
Hey.
time.
So, and it
We're about to
stops,
talk about it next week.
and the episode stops right then and there.
Yeah.
Crazy finish. How you feeling
You
about
looked
it
at
so
me and
far?
were like, what do you think? I was like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
stopped playing around. After he figured
Exactly.
out everything out, he was like, oh, let me register everything. Oh, this was going on.
So basically, it ended like this.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Regenerator floor, everything. He's like, okay, let me take stock of everything. And all of a sudden, he's like, okay, enough around.
Enough of it. Just body instantly.
Yeah.
Just, I wonder how important she was to their plan, but she's out.
But
of
the
there.
whole plan fell apart because what's his name didn't come along.
Yeah, Midoriya is
Yeah.
not there. So we're gonna see how they remedy that. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for you to see that. Okay, next.
I'm disappointed you have Midoriya up here to talk about.
Next anime is Kaiju number 9.
Ooh, okay, yes. This is
Oh,
Kaiju
no.
number 8.
You're
Kaiju
supposed to
number
start with that one.
8. No, I was supposed to start with Demon Slayer, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Shame.
Which did you not watch?
Are you watching Kaiju?
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh my god. Okay, Kaiju number 9.
Yep.
8.
Eight.
Kaiju number 8. This episode, the lieutenant captain goes off. Oh my god.
General goes away,
Yeah.
leaves him in charge.
Generally ain't nowhere to be found. Lieutenant Captain is going crazy.
I love how, like, not specific you are.
I'm trying to help
Guys,
you
guys.
out here.
Spoiler alert. But no spoilers, because these guys care.
Hey,
The new kaiju that showed up. Oh my god.
there was a whole assault on the headquarters.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I love that the captain is so well thought out enough to pull this kaiju out of the crosshairs of everybody else, right?
He said, let me get you in over here.
Let me get you to the
nobody-
training ground where
no
I can
casualties.
where I can fight fully and you can cut loose and nobody else is gonna get in the way of our fight and nobody else is gonna get hurt. First off, the kaiju is just like, oh, thank you for the fight. I'm going to eat you after this and get stronger, and he is just dismantling this dude.
For the record, that
Absolutely.
does not work as a pick a plate in the
No, no, don't try it. Don't try it, guys.
Thank you. I'm gonna eat you after this. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
911.
No, just talk to your bartender. These people do not need to treat you like this, all right, ladies? Thank you. And gentlemen, it's 2024. I'm sorry. And everybody.
Between
Just don't do it, guys.
Yeah,
you're,
right.
you're not, it's not gonna work.
I'm gonna eat you after this. It's a horrible pickup line.
So we get to.
I marked it. He caught it late. I got it right.
I didn't. How'd you feel the captain acted? How you feel about the fight scene in general?
No, that first fight scene, when the captain acted, he's like, you done broke the doors. You didn't have to. You know how to break the door? You was already in here, right? My favorite part was when the chick, when she came in.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the music.
With her new weapon.
With the music coming in. Dun, 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 dun. I was like,
She's
she
bad.
came in.
She's bad.
She
Yeah.
came in. I was like,
Nat damage right off the bat.
explicit word coming out. Explicit word coming.
word. Not you, but the.
Exclamation point.
Probably just rolled a natural 20 on
Yeah,
that.
yes. You're welcome, man. No point for me. No, when the music hit, and I was like, oh, something bad about to happen for this dude. She came in with the axe. I was like, with the music and everything. I was like, okay. Get it.
She's
And
exactly what they
here we
needed.
are.
Exactly what they needed during this fight. The funny thing is, like, we saw the backflash, the cutscene of where she got the axe, right?
Yeah.
I'm in my head. I'm thinking that's not too far behind. But she comes into this fight with like 6 different moves.
Right?
6 different moves.
Tick number 1, tick 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Ah.
She got all kinds of. How much time did you have to practice with this
Right?
weapon? But she was doing absolute work.
Proper Shinobi does not need time to practice. Because it will come
She's
through.
too good. She's too good.
Hey.
And then
She not like that. No, I'm just playing.
He's reacting. The main guy. He's reacting to
The
the kaiju. Yeah, the kaiju. He's reacting to the kaiju unleashing his giant form. Right. Giant form activates. The captain, he gets so close to killing this dude.
Yeah,
He sees
he
his
saw the
core.
core.
He saw the core. He strike for it, but the core moved. And this dude goes into his giant form. This turned into a fight for the lieutenant captain to a fight for the captain. Because the captain, she got those cannons. Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
We both know. You don't know the captain.
Sold. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark it. I am looking forward to seeing the captain jump in on this fight.
No, the general.
The general jump in on
Captain
this
is
fight.
who's in there right now.
No, they are all like registered captains, and then there's the lieutenant
No.
captain.
No, they're officers.
Did I
bro.
get Luke? Yeah, registered officers.
Registered
You're
officers.
right. You're absolutely right. My fault. And then we get to the lieutenant, and then the actual general.
That's why you got no hair.
So many things are over my head. I'm like, the friction.
I'm excited for her to jump in next week.
Yeah.
I hope she
If
jumps
she
in
does.
next week.
If she does.
They might
But-
give us a
But
whole
I have
other
a
week of
feeling what's his
savagery.
name about to save the day. Kaiju number 8.
I feel like I want him to get involved
He
before
about
the
to be
captain
like,
gets involved.
shit, all right.
Yes.
She ain't here. I'm about to. Let me mark that for myself.
I love that I've made talking such a risk this
Such a-
episode.
You got me. You got me.
All right, Demon Slayer.
I'm winning.
Demon Slayer.
He said
You
I'm
are.
good.
You are. I'm angry about that.
I don't know.
Wait, hang on.
I don't know, Kirk. I got quite a
Shit.
bit of tally marks. Hey, I got.
You guys are welcome.
I
All right.
appreciate that.
I got quite a bit of tally marks when you was talking about your introduction.
That's true. That's true. However, I was not prepared. There's another one for you. I was not prepared to speak about anything, and so I'm really glad that I was thrown into this fire. This
I
crucible.
don't think we have enough marshmallows for all the tally marks.
We will find out.
How
So-
much is the bag? How much? Wait, how much does the bag have
Stuff the
each?
bag in. It doesn't say.
Enough for Danny right here.
So
Next.
we get into Demon Slayer.
Hey,
We get Kanjuro finally meeting up with the Love Hashira. That was maybe a couple minutes.
both.
Sorry. You can have the rest. The Love
For
Hashira.
yourself.
I'll wait.
He meets up with the Love Hashira from the last season.
We'll wait for him, and then we'll make
Ooh,
another one.
love Hashira.
Yeah.
Love her. It kind of fits.
You love the Love Hashira.
I know. I don't. It's just like.
What are the odds?
Hey,
So he meets up with her. That thing is maybe like 5 minutes long, where he's just like going through some stretches, and then he moves on. The next Hashira he meets is the snake dude, and he hates him off the bat because he gets a letter from the Love Hashira, which I forgot to tell you, he's like in love with her.
yeah,
Like,
no.
Yeah,
kinda
she's a love
figured that.
Hashira. She should
Yeah.
be.
Kind of figured that.
Like, and not like, oh, she's cute.
Oh man, I forgot my Hana Fuda earrings. Dang it.
He doesn't talk to anybody, right? He talks to the wind guy because that's his sparring partner, and he talks to the Love Hashira because she broke down his walls and forced him to like engage.
Speaking
So-
of breaking down walls, what's up, buddy?
Gotta get out of here. So those are his 2 friends, his only 2 friends.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
kind of got the whole shit.
And yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
a mark! I got the marker.
I peeped
Okay.
So we pick up with their training. What do you feel about their training?
BS.
Well done, Slanger.
I've read everything.
You got the most points.
I see how many points are on your page. I'm gonna say letters now.
Mark me for that. MF. Can't mark me for that, MF.
Bologna sandwich, my dude. Today's
gonna
show
do
is
this.
brought
I'm
to you by
gonna
the
do
letters
this.
M and F.
I'm gonna do this challenge again. This is hilarious. So, he's tasked with basically figuring out how to strike in like the narrowest position. He's striking between all the cadets, and he's worried about hitting them. But he gets the hang of it after 3 days, and he finally is able to
We don't have
spar.
enough marshmallows for the
That's why I'm gonna rush through this. Finally, he gets to the Wind Hashira. There's some drama that goes on with the Wind Hashira. His brother is trying to talk to him. He's not messing with his brother at all. Yeah.
Quality recovery, sir. High five.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
He's not messing with his brother at all. And his brother said something to him that he's just like, bruh, I'm gonna give y'all this one. He was like, nigga, the fuck?
No, I'm gonna let it go because that's actually in the subtitles.
Wait, because he's black, so we're gonna give it to him.
I can't say it, but he can. I think that's,
Yeah.
I'm brown enough so we can say it.
yeah.
So-
I can say.
We'll leave it away.
He
And
says,
then I get hit. I mean,
he says,
That doesn't count.
then I get hit.
what's
So
up,
he
my
says,
okay.
he
Moving
says
on.
that I eat demons to continue fighting. And his brother was not feeling that at all.
Yeah.
His brother turns around and immediately, like, first off, he disappears. What? Hold on. Pause a second. Where'd you go?
about that.
Yeah. The next time he comes in the frame, he's like gouging at the
And
eyes.
then
He's
what's
like
his
this
name?
close.
Is about to,
Tanjiro
Pull him
jumps
out of the way.
in, saves
Pull him
this
out of
dude just in time. He was so close
Cuts
that he cuts him across his eye.
cuts his effing.
Oh my god! Cuts him across the eye. He was that close.
There was a laceration to his face caused by the
There you
main
go.
character.
Medical explanation.
Sorry,
Oh, man.
white guy.
Hey,
That's why he's here, guys.
what happened to the Scottish accent?
Now, he's got his a
No!
laceration across his face.
You caught it. I'm glad you caught it.
Give me a different way to accent so I can work with it. Who's got something for me?
The funny thing is, Kondro, so he gets into this. He gets into this monologue where he's like, why are you focusing on, why are you targeting him? He's doing everything he can. The only reason we beat the last upper demon
Was because he was there.
was because he was helping. You can't say he gotta quit, and you can't force him to quit, this, that, and the other. At the same time, Zenitsu is just over. Zenitsu's like, oh no. He's like, what's this ominous feeling? I'm gonna just lay down here and pretend that I'm knocked out.
Right? He's like, no,
He's like, no,
no,
punch
no,
it up,
play dead,
punch
play
it
dead. A bear's coming, play dead. He said, no, we wasn't ready.
The Wind Hashira finally gets out and he's like, if you're gonna stand in my way, my original plan was, if I can't force him to quit, I was just gonna damage him beyond the point of recovery. But since you're gonna stand in my way, I'm gonna damage you beyond the point of recovery, and then I'll move on to my brother. But you first, right? And then he goes and he lands a
Everybody thought he
yeah,
landed the punch.
he landed a devastating
He done caught
uppercut. But Tanjiro caught that. He caught the fist. He had a handle on the wrist, right? No, up the other way. Up the other way. He had the wrist and he had this.
Yeah, exactly.
He caught it right there, right?
There goes the microphone.
And he spun around, landed a solid kick to his neck. A solid kick
Land
to
the
his
kick.
neck.
Land the kick. No.
No! I can't go to work tomorrow. No more kick landing.
Landed a solid kick to his neck. And then a whole fight ensued,
Breaks
lasting until dawn, basically.
I will say the warm up. He landed the kick, and I got to go see my chiropractor tomorrow.
We practiced this episode earlier.
Yeah,
That's all right.
we cut that.
So they got banned from working with the Wind Hashira, and they had to move on to the next one, which was the Earth Hashira. Right? This Earth Hashira is no joke. He gets in there. They're doing waterfall training. The guys are underneath, just like locked up. Waterfalls beating on them. They're freaking out. They turn around. They think that that's the worst it can get.
Yeah.
They turn around. This Hashira is sitting in a fire
there's 2 rocks beside him and a giant pole, giant tree on his shoulders, like locking him down in place, and he's just like, if you disconnect your mind from your whatever.
Mind you, he's got tears.
So what we're looking at is Toph and Aang. Rock like
Basically.
I hurt so much for Aang.
So this dude is absolutely insane. I'm looking forward to the final training because that is their final training arc, is these guys. And that's anime. I don't know how many points I racked up.
74.
Moving on. Cheers.
What's the final segment?
Cheers for
Books.
Books. I gotta learn to read for this, and so I'm sorry.
Right, should we take an intermission because they're running everything to drink? Hold on.
Can we pause it?
Deposit.
I have to apologize to everybody because I got a little too overzealous with my shots. And so they paused the recording, and then I drank, and then they drank as well. So
they ain't gonna see the shots. They ain't gonna hear the audio.
honestly, if you see all the empty glasses here, I want you to know that's because of my efforts for you, the listener. I feel like you deserve us at our most inebriated.
It's been a trying time.
Hey, we're trying to think of some different things.
Yeah, we are.
Speaking of trying,
Mindy. Hey,
you said you wanted to try something with me later, and sorry, not interested. Don't mark points for that just because you hate me. I know you're interested. It's 2024. Good for you. I can't fault you. I can't shame you. But if you're interested, I've got some names.
no comment.
Good for you. I did make another batch of old fashions, and so
Hey.
I have 5.
and cheers for everybody. For you, sorry, not interested. For you,
With this shot, we're going right into
With the shot.
Wait,
Cheers.
stop. I'm sorry. This is one of my favorite toasts. You didn't stop. Okay. When we drink, we get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
When we get drunk, we fall asleep. We fall asleep, we commit no sin. We commit no sin, we go to heaven. So, let's get drunk and go to heaven.
Hey!
Cheers.
Forget everything he just said because he was full of shit.
Oh, that's a point.
I'll gladly
have
mark
so
it.
many points.
Gladly mark it. According to my sheet.
All right.
Sheet. He said
Danny.
sheet with 2 E's.
Sheet.
Danny.
What's
No. What's my name?
dude?
What's
Cracking
in
books?
to
No.
this
Week. You missed it. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
today?
You forgot to turn off the light in the
For the
background.
people who aren't paying attention, what's my name? Newman. What is
Hi, my name is My name is who?
Chicky.
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady, I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, grabbing his you know what, look at you know who. Yeah. So, sorry.
White boy knows what for.
you know white people. Hey. All right.
Let's not talk MG.
Hey, Newman.
Sorry.
What's
Cracking
in
books.
to
This.
no?
I said, what's it?
Crack it
In books. This.
week.
Hey.
That took 4 edits. 4 edits, people.
We're gonna splice some stuff. All right, so we're going
Cheers to
over
Kirk.
the end.
Cheers to
of,
Kirk with these drinks.
We're going over the end
old
of
fashioned.
The teeth, the serpent, something.
Serpents and the Wings of Night.
Hey, yo. Finally.
Mm-hmm. So there's been some revelations
Right.
since the last episode.
Right.
I want to just point to some things before we move on. First and foremost, I mentioned that. What's his name? What's the guy's name again?
Who? Ibrahim?
No, the other guy.
Ron? Rain?
Rain was the heir to the throne of the.
The other people. The other people.
What are their names?
The other people.
The other guys.
They don't like that? No, I'm sorry.
And you shot it down last week. You're like, oh,
No, I said.
You were like, no. You were like, he was turned How can he be the heir? And I was like, just wait
No,
and
once
see.
I found out when he was turned by it, it was like one chapter before, and I was like, this MFer done told me that.
You played right into my hand. So, boom. Revelations.
But-
Second revelation. Huh?
Go ahead.
Second revelation. I can't remember.
Second, I can't remember.
Hold on, you guys. Has anybody else among the audience noticed that these guys lose their train of thought as it goes farther?
After the first two subjects,
We got 2 sections there, and I can't remember
After
my
the
own name.
intro and the other 2 segments, it's just...
Mindy usually keeps us on track if that's her section.
She's not here, so it's your responsibility. to keep
Mindy.
on track.
Oh, I mean, Mindy. Oh wait, shit. Kirk, where you at?
So, what's her name? And it's
Araya.
Araya is the heir to Vincent
Yeah.
as well. So I had a theory early on that Araya was Vincent's daughter.
I guess we were both wrong. Shit.
How so? Tell me. How was I wrong?
Because we were wrong.
How was I wrong?
We never proven right.
I said she was Vince's daughter. So 2 things. In order for Rain to be considered the heir to the other people's throne,
Yeah.
he was turned
By the king or
by
whatever.
the main guy. Araya was turned, but she still got her heir mark, right? Which means
Air mark. We talking.
heir mark, which means she was blood related to Vincent
We don't know that yet.
before the fact. Book 2 is just gonna confirm it, motherfucker. Give me my mark.
We ain't gonna read book 2. We ain't gonna read book 2 though.
Yeah.
Ain't no book reading this.
There's no more book reading.
Ain't no more book reading
Well,
this
You're
smoke.
here on the fucking momentous occasion where we end book talk. Apparently, we will find out.
We can read it on our own,
We'll read it on our own, and
and then we'll come back to
okay.
it.
So there won't be a dedicated.
Hold on. If you're gonna finish on your own, we're gonna come back to this book after what, 7-8 weeks?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to read, and
All right. So
Good for you.
are we gonna listen to the?
We're going the next book.
We're going next
I
book?
need to see how this ends.
Okay, we're going next book. We're next book.
Yes.
All right, you better listen to the next book too, Kirk. You're part of this
Serpents and the Wings of Night.
now. You're part of this now, Kirk.
is this
You're
another
in
court
it.
of
You're in it.
BS and nonsense?
No, not another court of.
If you hear, you listen to this book right now, and then
This guy didn't even listen to a Court of Thorn Roses. Shame, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. Nesta is a horrible person.
Did you listen to that too?
I've gone through all of the court of BS and nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Get your shit together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it happily.
Say it one more time for me.
Your stuff together.
Don't, no, you say it.
Oh, no,
Stuff.
stuff.
Say it one more time.
He's gonna do multiple octaves up.
Go ahead.
Stuff together. Get your stuff together. Get your stuff together.
Where is she? Where is she?
Solid 4 octaves.
Where is she?
He's got a solid 4 octaves of non-profanity.
I told him he wasn't a part of book talk until he's read Akatar. But he won't listen to it.
Wait, you don't
I'm
listen to
fully caught up
Akatar?
on Akatar, man.
What?
That was a quarter.
I got all of it.
For real?
Yeah. Honestly?
I feel like it's
The worst part. Okay. The worst
rite
part
of
about
passage.
the worst part about Akatar, third try. The worst part is I work in construction, and walking around with proof that I've been listening to Akatar is terrible. Like, oh, I'm listening to the Nesta book. How can you tell? Shut up. Cassian can go off, you know. Nesta.
This is
I hate
coming.
Nesta.
This is coming from your local
You
electrician,
hate
y'all.
Nesta?
I do hate Nesta. Nesta's a horrible, terrible person / fae. I've met so
ahead.
many people who
Go ahead.
walk
I'll let
via
y'all grab
fae
this.
who are so
Go
much
ahead.
better than Nesta.
Go ahead.
Nesta
Go
The
ahead.
only thing that Nesta
Go ahead.
Nesta is
Go ahead.
brave.
Okay, the
Go
only thing Nesta has better than anyone else is better explicit content writing.
She is absolutely filthy. Yes.
She absolutely
That's
is.
why
But she's a B word. You see that mark right there that he didn't make?
yeah.
Because she is such a B word, and I
she is.
hate
She
Nesta.
is. But she has the power to back it up. Not only the
She
mask, but even without the mask, she has enough power Wait, give me a second. She has enough power to shake the fucking continent with her own goddamn power. You put some respect on her name, bro.
You know what?
We should have had him out earlier when Mindy was on. We should have had him out earlier. We should
She
have.
has power. All right, she does, and I respect that. Nesta has the power.
Go ahead.
Nesta has the Cassian.
Yeah. Go get her.
Her.
Hey.
But Nesta is such a B word. She's like, I need to go at her. No.
Yes, she is.
Hey, dude.
By the end of it, she's apologized to Amarantha.
Yeah.
Who's the vampire
that's her.
one? Amarantha. She's apologized to Amarantha. She's made up with Feyre, and she's made room to accept her sister, Elaine.
Yeah.
Elaine, in her ventures and voyeurs.
And you know what?
This
You know
dude
what?
knows everything.
Yeah, I listen to the books. Shut up. I make up electrical panels and I listen to books. I run conduit. I listen to books. I terminate things and I listen to books because I have that privilege and I love my job. And you know what I've learned from my job?
Hey, you know white people get money. I'm just
I try to bring it in. There's like 4 black people in our union. We need a 5th.
There's only 4?
You still want me to try out?
Only 4?
Bring it.
Only 4?
You know what's better than coding? My job.
Hey,
And I can come back and listen to all those books and still say,
hey,
Nesta's a B word.
hey, hold on. Do they accept Mexicans or not?
Like 4 a year.
Is it that time of the year?
That's hilarious. It's like that time of the month that we're bleeding for Mexicans.
Hey,
That's hilarious.
I like it fluent in Spanish. If you,
How does that translate?
I don't know. Cards, shit.
The curds are translated to Spanish.
Yeah,
The curds are flowing in Spanish.
If I can make the same money I'm making now with Kirk,
The electric every time you put a multimeter to some points you get.
Honestly, I went through it. I was testing a pair.
hold on, switch the language. Subtitles.
I have Luke is so multilingual. There is a ground fault current. Okay. So there's a current. All right.
It's English.
Cheers, mother effers.
Salute.
The familia.
I love that everybody's being so careful at the end here.
Even though we all got 20 check marks.
The more we drink.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
The more we drink.
The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie.
I give you that one.
I'm the only one right here.
Boy, devil, put it on your eyes, man.
The devil is
Why
a
is that the
lie.
first time you said that to
You kids, I tend to think of my friends as people and objects. Okay, there you go. All right, so
I do treat my objects like women.
Getting back to the book.
yeah, all that thing happened. So we're after the half moon trial now, or crescent moon trial. We're
After everything happened.
We're at the full moon trial, and what's his name? What's the cockroach's name? Ibrahim. That made it to the very end.
I can't take it
We
up.
can't.
Failure.
Ibrahim made it to the very end.
This mother effer
Mm-hmm.
with the mangled leg,
Mangled
everything
leg,
like
no
that.
fangs,
Hey.
screwed up wings.
They don't. His family done screwed him from the beginning,
He made it
and
all
he's
the way
still
to
does.
the final.
Still does it.
Quality recovery. Go on.
Came through the door, said this. I'd rather have you kill me more than anybody else.
I'm so upset because I wanted to. After everything he went through, I definitely wanted to see the reason why how he made it through
Like
all those
I was,
extra trials.
like the whole. I think I told you this and Mindy when she was on. Like the whole time, I felt like it was gonna be some Hunger Game time shit.
Mhm.
When like mark it for me, mark it. I gave you that point.
Okay, I'll take it.
So the whole time I felt like when it got to the final challenge, when it came to the chick, Rain, and Ibrahim and everybody else, there was gonna be some type of like war type shit when people like just mark it again, when people just came in there screwed up the final concadre, whatever the fuck it's called. the quandra, right? Is that what it's called?
No.
Cucaracha? No. What's it called? Exactly.
Keep going. Hold on.
The quandra, no?
Keep going.
Something like that. I felt like it was always going to be interrupted when it came down to the final 2 or 3. Something was going to happen where it didn't finish, right? Apparently, I was wrong. Quandra, Kajara, the Kajara.
Yes.
The Kajara.
I don't know why I was Googling that. I was guessed.
Just give me some time to guess it right. The Kajara, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like something was gonna happen, like some Hunger Games type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Stuff blows up, everybody war happens, and then like, oh, ain't no winner. This, that, and the other. None of that happened. None of that happened.
Araya, she gets through her trial with the stand-in for the gods. You know, she does her
won
stuff. Yeah,
she won.
What? Hold on. Wait.
She won.
She gets through her trial. Ibrahim comes through his. Rain comes through his, and then Angelica comes through hers. All hell breaks loose.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Ibrahim
dies, obviously.
I wanted to see more from him.
I felt like he should have.
It gets to like
that's the character. That's the character I felt like.
Yeah. I want to see more from him. He was firing off a few weak bolts, and he gets.
But he knew he didn't have a chance.
He gets to the point where he's like spitting up blood, and he's struggling to.
Finally, what's the name gets to her? I'm glad I died by your hands. Pretty much.
Like, I'm glad it was you who killed me. You know, I'm glad. I wanted to see what made him so special. What made him pull through.
This dude This dude was for real. Imagine if you had fangs, wings, a leg. Hey, this dude was the truth. If he would have had fangs, the leg, and the wings,
if he was at full power, he would have been.
He would have been Rain on 3 different levels.
Angelica versus Araya and Rain. Rain is like. No, please.
But Angelica's knocking his stuff over like nothing.
Angelica's just focusing on the human, and then Rain gives a look up to,
Cisco.
Angelica gives a look up to the stands.
No, it wasn't Angelica. It was Rain.
Rain looks up to the stands.
Because Angelica was about to kill what's her name, and then Rain finally goes up to the Cisco, whatever the fuck his name is, market.
Gives a nod,
and then he sees her do that stuff, and then everybody's like, I was like, wait a minute, what happened? And then finally, Angelica stops.
She gets killed.
Yeah,
and then she goes in to fight Rain. It's like, don't quit on me. Give me everything you got. They clash, and then it comes to Araya having.
Araya kills his ass.
Sword at his chest, and he's the one who pulls.
Yep, exactly.
The sword into his chest. Right?
Anaxia comes down, does all that stuff.
Grants a wish.
What did she say?
What do you want, my daughter of the night?
Stupid.
This dumb bitch. Mark it. Stupid. For both of us.
I'll take it. I'll give you another marshmallow for the I got for you.
This dumbass chick, she goes and she's like, I want you to make it as if Rain.
I feel like she didn't know what she was saying at the time, right?
She wasn't thinking it through.
I wish she would have won.
Yeah. I wish Rain would have won.
When she said that, I was like, this.
Vincent's look during this was like, what are you doing? Don't you understand we're at war with these people?
Because when Vincent won, he then took the power of the Rishon people away. The Rishon people away. Yes. He stripped them of their power, right? Little did he know when she revived Rain was Rishon heir.
He was the heir to the Rishon throne.
So he restored that.
And his wish, because Niaxia was granting a wish, right? And she granted the wish of Araya, which was
to
I
make
wish
Rain be
Rain
alive.
was the winner
right?
of
So
this
then, so when he came back alive,
Spoiler
he
alert.
got a
he was granted the wish.
and then she asked him what he wanted. He was like, "Hey, the power
Restore
that
the
was
power
sealed
of all the
200 years ago, the
Rishon
Rishon
people.
restore that immediately."
So he went at Vincent.
Oh my God,
Vincent had no shot.
I'm so glad you guys are so into this.
Vincent had no shot. Vincent had no shot,
no
apparently.
shot.
And Araya's like, Vincent's the best warrior I ever knew, this, that, and the other. He was ready, pulled swords and everything.
Not enough. Not enough. Enough.
Rain went doop, doop, doop.
The funny thing is, like, I've never liked Rain in the first book. I've always been like, okay, first off, Tamlin ruined me for like first. Yeah. Tamlin.
First and second, maybe third too.
Tamlin ruined me for first book character. So I was always like, something's wrong with this dude. Like, I don't trust him. And sure enough, at the end of the book, he proved exactly why I can't trust him. Because the second he got power, he became a tyrant.
He started a tyrant.
Yeah.
But, there's a reason for it, though. There's a reason for it,
I'm
though.
listening.
We're waiting.
Huh?
I'm listening.
Now, I ain't in favor of what he did to Vincent, right? But at the same time, when you in oppression, what you gonna do?
You gonna rise up?
I'm white. I don't know.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna rise up.
You gonna rise up and revolt? Yeah.
Exactly. So who was the person that he had to kill to get there?
He had to kill Vincent.
I'm just saying. I wasn't in favor of how it happened, but at the same time, it was like if something would have happened, Vincent was gonna have to die eventually, right?
Vincent?
Because in the beginning of the book, you remember the beginning of the book, I said, "Hey, I never thought she'd be my downfall." Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
So
exactly.
here's the thing. Vincent had to go. Point blank. Period. He had to go.
I didn't think he was gonna go like that, though.
Exactly. He didn't have to die. He could have been stripped of his power. He could have been stripped of his rank. He could have been
But
stripped
the way this shit works, mark it for me. Mark it for me.
Oh yeah,
Mark
I
it
got
for
you.
me.
I got you.
I got you. But the way the stuff happened, you knew that was gonna happen. He had to die.
He had to go. He had to get out of power.
But I don't think what's his name, Rain, ever thought Araya was gonna be there to see it.
Here's the thing. If the Rishon were so powerful, they could have.
That's why what's his name stripped him of the power.
Yeah, they could have. Now that he has the power again, he could have gone about it another way. He didn't have to go
No.
right on killing.
I have so much reading.
Vincent had to die though. That was the thing.
We'll see.
Vincent,
We'll see.
after ruling for 200 years, you knew Vincent had to die.
Vampires don't like to give up power with their immortal lives.
Exactly.
Right?
So Vincent had to die before this happened. But
I'm interested.
I'll be listening to the second.
Did you fucking stop the recording?
No. Shit's still recording.
Oh my god! I think your phone's dead.
Is it?
What a failure.
Is mine
Yours
still
is still
recording?
recording,
Okay, cool.
Fuck it. We'll figure that later.
Yeah.
I think Vincent had to die for this stuff to
That's
happen.
all that happened.
I said stuff to happen.
You did.
Yeah. I saw a mark on there. Hold up. Take it
Back
off.
by the phone.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
You said
yeah.
Okay.
He was thinking outside the cast.
Hey.
So technical difficulties, profanity.
I got that.
But that's all. That's as far. How are we feeling about the first one?
No, are we going to read the second book?
We are.
We are?
I'm definitely done.
Okay.
Why would you
okay.
not?
Okay, I'll read the second
I
book.
need to see how it ends.
Okay.
I'm a compulsive finisher. Ask me
Are
why.
we going to read the book? Are we going to read book 2?
Are you gonna read it?
I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We can have you on every week if you want to.
Listen. Okay.
I can't afford every week.
I'm gonna say we're not gonna do every week.
Okay.
But once you finish the first book, you're back on.
Okay.
On the next.
Well, call me period because I'm monthly.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
Honestly, I've had some cramps going into this, but I feel like I'm softening up. I got
He's
this.
still in flesh, y'all.
His tits are good. His tits are good.
Okay.
So he'll be
hold
here.
on. Farther to the right next time.
So finally, what happened was Rain married what's her face, and
No, forcefully, man.
then, married what's her face, and then you had Jasmine come up
we're with you, my queen, this, that, and the other, your highness, that, and the other.
It's like,
So
yeah, whenever you're ready.
we
My loyalty is to
with
the
you.
crown, is to the ruling class.
And you're here.
Yeah,
and
you're it. You're it.
You're it.
With that air mark, bitch, you're it. Whenever you say jump, nigga.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah. And so we're waiting to see how that goes. We get a little preview of book 2.
I didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to it? Me either. Good.
Okay.
Me
So we're about to listen to it? Okay.
No. I'm not about to listen to it.
My
I'm about
friends, I'm
to
going to lose
just
your
buy book 2.
You about to buy that
I'm about to
too?
buy the book
I
2.
got enough credit, so I'll buy it too. So
There you go.
doesn't
It's
matter.
not audible. I go through the library and I get 17 legal weights, so it's all on you.
So we're moving on to book 2. You're going to catch up. Okay, you got a month.
I'm gonna darn near mustard. Go on.
Hey, but the book isn't that long, so you should be able to catch up.
It's not. It's what?
We just sandbagged that
It's what?
mother effer.
25 hours, 23 hours?
It's like
If
not
you
even that
guys
long.
want an interesting situation, listen to The Never King. It's like 5 hours long.
Never King.
That's old dude, right? What's
The
his
Never
name?
King.
The one
What's
with
it about?
Peter
What's it about? What's it about?
Pan. No.
Peter Pan, man. The Never King.
No, who's the author?
I don't remember.
Who's the author of the other one we were talking about last time?
Oh yeah, I don't know because I'm drinking.
Yeah.
So shoot for The Never King. It's like 5 hours long, and you're like, I did not ever expect Wendy Darling to be this person, and your mind will be blown, so blown that you'll have to clean it off, like right here.
Okay.
Okay. But
You do. Ironically, they're blowing it this way.
that's everything we're covering for.
But they end up marrying each other for no reason because she doesn't like it, this, that, and the other. And then Jasmine shows up, this, whatever. And then that's when we
That
get...
sounds like a really awkward Southern.
There's a
family.
final line where old dude was like, "Are you planning on killing me?" And he
I feel
was
like she is. I feel like she
Not
is.
today.
She said, retreat. Let me figure this out. I got the inside knowledge.
I'll feed you.
Let me get the land.
She's basically gonna feed them.
Maybe?
Not today, motherfucker. I'm a kid, but not today. Yeah. Go and let it up.
That's true.
All right.
We're keeping track.
So that's the end of Surfing the Wednesday night. We're moving on to book 2. Okay, guys. I want you to join us on book 2. I don't know the name of it yet, but if you do, just go ahead and start it right away. And we are going to announce it next week as well as starting it and just get to like the first segment. I'm assuming they're still separated into the same amount of segments or the same segment types. So we'll just get to part 2. Okay? We'll just get to part 2 next week.
So hold on. If we're building up for next week, I want to like reel it back and say anybody who has a suggestion for a cover song, one of their favorite songs done by someone else, whether it's Summer Woods singing Tool, or anything along those lines, I want you to make a suggestion so that we come back and be like, I have a great idea, you guys.
Mind blown. Yeah.
You gonna be here next week or no?
If you have your suggestions, put them in the comments.
Hey,
Comment below.
You gonna be here next week or no?
You know, if there's alcohol that I don't have to buy, I'm down. Okay. See this? I like to drink. We're good.
Okay. You gonna be here next week or not?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Hey, I loved your commentary. I love to have you here next week.
Let's figure out who's got to talk with some marshmallows.
Hey.
No, I mean, you're better than that. We know that.
Hey. I feel like I did. Okay.
That's all right. We're going to educate you later.
Okay. All right. So that's what was cracking and everything this week, right?
This week, yeah, that was what was cracking.
My friends, it was not crack-a-lacking on here.
Hey.
But I want to see where we're at.
He'd have lost the Scottish accent real quick.
So the game is over. The game is over right now. Okay.
So now the game is over. I want you to give me some kind of Asian, European, some kind of accent.
So how many points we got for everybody?
Tally.
How many points we got for everybody?
Oh my god.
I don't think I have enough marshmallows. I got 5, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you doing 37.
Hey.
5, 10,
Huh?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41.
In between. I got 35. You got 40.
41.
37.
Yeah, we'll go with
37.
that.
37 for you, Dan.
So for those math people, we're
I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 31 to 238 for you, Newman.
What do you have?
And then 5, 10, 15,
Hold on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 26 for Kirk.
What do you got? Ooh, what do you got?
I got
17.
I got
20, 25, 30, 35, 37, Newman.
How much do you have?
I got 38 for you and 26 for Kirk.
37 for me as well.
Hey,
How
we
much do you have for
consist-
Kirk?
26.
I have 12.
I got 26 for Kirk.
Hold on! Fuck.
You wasn't paying attention. You wasn't
I
paying
got
attention.
13. Okay, so
So how much do you have for me, Kirk?
in between for Kirk is what? 20? We'll say 20.
We're doing the average of every person. We're doing the average.
We'll say 20.
41.
You got 41 for me? Okay. 41. How much you got for me?
37.
37.
I'm an electrician. I have a screwdriver and a knife.
Oh my god.
Marshmallows. Long division
Why are
is
you
hard
dividing by 2? What is going on here?
because there's two of us. 17 and 42.
I thought you were the math guy, Danny.
So that's 69. Ooh, nice.
30.
69, so 35 and a half.
Redo that. That was terrible. Redo that.
Oh,
It's about 30.
Yeah.
ooh.
So how much?
Gimme. No, gimme.
Give you what?
Gimme.
I don't know.
What do you got, Dan?
Let me do this just to make sure I got it right.
I got 37 for you, Dan, and 37 for me. 20 for Kirk.
I got 39.
You want to take 37 or 39?
37. How much you got?
I got 37 as well.
How much you got, Kirk?
He's got 20.
You got 20.
20. Wait, what are we supposed to say?
26?
Huh?
26? How much?
Just recite your favorite TV line or video game line.
I don't think I can fit.
Listen, it doesn't have to be all the jumbo ones. You have the mini.
Shut up.
Oh, we got the minis here?
No. You have to put half of them as the jumbo.
So how much do I got to put? How many?
So you have 15 as the jumbos, and then 15 as this in the book.
Wow.
You got to stuff them in. I'm gonna take a piss. Keep going.
Hold
Keep him honest.
Where we at?
Keep him honest.
No, don't chew those up yet.
on. I'm waiting for y'all to start this too. Hold up.
What am I at? 20?
I don't know.
Okay, hang on. Ooh.
Mhm.
For those of you listening at home, science. For those of you watching at home, I'm at 5. Noob. 6.
Where you at? How many you got? You don't have all of them in there. How many do you have? You have 8 of jumbo. Why would you put 8 of the jumbo in there?
Hey, Newman. Shut up.
Okay.
8. Take my foot now. Nine and 10.
King.
Hold on. Hold on. 2 jumbos.
Newman throwing up. Johnny throwing his best. All this and more. Tonight on 16 Minutes. Last time I heard Joe was doing it, Mom cried out.
But the world of both goes, hallelujah.
I heard there was a secret code that David played it. Please alert, but you don't really care for music, do you? Danny.
Nonsense. Play. No. Wonderful.
He's going for minis, just like his love life. I gotta give you 10 more. One, two. I got one.
Y'all doing minis now?
I do 10.
Y'all doing minis?
I got the 30.
7.
You doing minis now?
I'll let you know, I haven't eaten them. Okay. I gotta get to 37.
I went to 11.
Yo, I'm about to go hit 40 right now.
Shelby Bunny.
50.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a benefit of cleaning up your language
Bro.
and not saying,
This.
my dude tries so hard.
Hey,
Oh, death. Will come back to the
I am become death, the spoiler of worlds.
oh.
Thank you, Oppenheimer. First,
And-
Cillian Murphy.
With that,
We end this.
we're gonna say goodnight to all you beautiful people.
Oh.
I'm gonna go into a diabetic coma.
Please be safe.
My friends, when we drink, we get drunk. When we get drunk, we fall asleep. We fall asleep, commit no sin. If we fall asleep, commit no sin, we go to heaven. Let's get drunk and go to heaven. Thank you very much for
Good night, fellow viewers.
Oh.
If this gets cut out, I want you to know, his fault.
Toodles.